This woman is just trouble, don't want to have anything to do with it. Randy was brave enough to testify against her, and her former friend Haley became an unwilling accomplice when Brittany showed her a picture that pulled at Haley's heartstrings.
Brittany is without a doubt a pathological liar and a sociopath. She's 100% careless about hurting people and destroying their lives. When I first met Brittany, she told me that she had just delivered stillborn twins and that she was living in an abusive situation and she needed a place to stay. Brittany showed me a picture of her actually holding 2 stillborn babies in her arms in a hospital bed. I felt so compassionate and empathetic, and I wanted to take her into my home and help her get back on her feet. When Brittany lived with me, she didn't say much about the babies she lost. I just figured it was too painful for her to talk about. But she talked a lot about the father. Brittany talked a lot about how he was a deadbeat and wasn't helping with anything and couldn't get a hold of him. It really pulled on my heartstrings and kept me involved. After Brittany moved out, she asked me to write witness statements so that she could get the death certificates for her stillborn twins. I said, well, I can't give you actual witness statements because I wasn't there, but I can give you a statement that says I was aware of the births because I saw the picture. So I wrote those statements, got them notarized. I ended up being questioned by a detective as a possible accomplice in a felony forgery case. I was speechless.
Well, Haley says when she went from friend to near felon, she was just outraged.
She filed false information with the health department to get birth certificates for twins named Braxton and Brielle.
Brittany took the notarized papers, changed all the words, but kept my signature and the notarization. I was livid. It was just too much. I found out that Brittany was never pregnant and never actually had these twins. The picture Brittany actually showed me was a fake. She took a picture from another woman who was holding her stillborn babies and photoshopped her own face on it. I mean, that's disgusting. Who does something like that? I felt completely used, completely taken advantage of on the deepest level. Brittany is an incredibly mentally ill woman. With Brittany's obsession with being a mother, her lies to men, her manipulations, her hustles, anyone dealing with Brittany needs to watch their back.
Okay, Haley, thank you for being here. So, like Randy, at first, you believed and had compassion for her, right?
A time. Yeah, I'm a lover.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so she asked you to give her a statement supporting the fact that she had been pregnant.
Yeah, that was 2 times after I'd written her off.
Right.
Yeah.
And why had you written her off?
Because she had just taken and taken and taken and taken. Like, she doesn't give anything back. And I had a lot going on in my own life. I was going to treatment for PTSD, and I was walking onto the plane, and she was on the phone with me asking me to find her a therapist. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, no. So I kept writing her off, but then she kept having crisis. And I'm like, I'm a women's advocate. I'm a domestic violence advocate. So I kept getting pulled in, and that was my fault, totally. But I got pulled in again.
So you limited what you said because she asked you to write some things, to attest to some things that you couldn't attest to, but you said, I won't do that, but I will at least say that I was aware.
Right.